Today, I'd love to give you a glimpse into the outdoor lifestyle that makes living near Bend, Oregon so special. Welcome to the American Dream, where I'm here on set at Sparks Lake with Jared Garfield, the co-owner of Wanderlust Tours. Thanks for being here, Jared.
Thanks for having me.
To me, Wanderlust Tours epitomizes the dream of getting to explore the outdoors every day. Jared, what inspired you to be a naturalist guide and then to co-own Wanderlust Tours?
Yeah, I think just coming to places like this, right? Like we have all of these amazing places here in Central Oregon that are so accessible, and being able to spend so much time out here, I think it's a really amazing thing to be able to talk to people about something that you're so passionate about. So with that passion comes the desire to not only share it with others, but to also advocate and try and get protections for these areas and things like that. So I think by bringing people out here, by educating them, it was just kind of a natural progression for me to want to, introduce all these people to this thing that I love and spend so much time in. And then of course with, the ownership of it to just further that goal, that mission. At Wanderlust, we think that it's really easy to bring you to these areas and say, oh my gosh, isn't this beautiful? But if you can understand what makes it special, what makes it unique, why things are the way that they are, it really allows you to appreciate it that much more. And so that's what our aim is to do, is to get people outside and allow them to experience stuff in a way that maybe they wouldn't have been able to do otherwise, and then also to educate them along the way and just build these lasting connections with the outdoor world.
That sounds incredible. So we're both in the position of meeting a lot of people who are relocating to the area, running into visitors, locals. I'm wondering how you make them have a more meaningful connection with nature, or is there a concern that we're loving it to death?
Yeah, I think that's a super valid question, and I think that's where the guiding industry is really important, and we play a role in not only helping educate visitors on, hey, how do we do these recreational activities, but then also, like I said before, educating them on what makes these areas so special and so unique. And so I think by going out with a guide, they can really allow you to understand a little bit more about what are the potential impacts to this area, how do we mitigate those impacts, and then how do we have fun along the way.
I see you brought a canoe, so I'd love to get out on the water.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's go. After paddling at Sparks Lake this morning, now we're at a completely different topography out at Smith Rock. It's one of the 7 wonders of Oregon, known for its rugged beauty, hiking trails, and world-class mountain climbing. Before I take you into my luxury listing, I'd love to tell you about the neighborhood. We're at the Ranch of the Canyons, which homeowners enjoy 1,700 private acres, including a clubhouse that has a fitness center, swimming pool, pickleball courts, private suites, a chef's kitchen with a pizza oven from Italy. It also has an event venue that's perfect for parties. It has 8 miles of trails, 2 miles of river frontage for perfect, beautiful walks and fly fishing. There's also an equestrian center where you can board your own horse or even go for a ride. Most of all, I think it's being surrounded by this beautiful nature that makes people choose this for their home. I love the way all the colors, textures, materials, and style really blend in with the natural landscape and also mirror what's inside. Let's go take a look. Within this 6,000 square foot home nestled on 12 acres, I want you to notice the detailed craftsmanship and the blend of stone and wood that make this house so spectacular, especially in this bar area here. And then look at the graceful archways that are really a repeat motif throughout the home as we lead into the kitchen. This is a really spectacular kitchen. It's the largest island I've ever seen, and I love that there is so much casual seating in here. There's also a formal dining room, but this tends to be where everyone wants to gather. People love sitting next to the fire. That's a double-sided fire that goes right into the living room. And the most important thing is there's lots of room for the whole family to gather around. Another perfect part of this home is to spend your evenings along the fire pit, listening to the sounds of the river, watching the cliffs change color with the sunlight, especially when a giant beam of sun shines like a spotlight on the cliffs. It's truly a spectacular setting and luxury home. From the Cascade Lakes to the Ranch at the Canyons, this is what outdoor living's all about. Thank you for joining me on American Dream TV, and I'll see you next time.